Hello everyone, I am back, this time at Pecan Grove Park. I want to show you this little map here. This is the fall layout, the alleged fall layout that they have. And this is the alleged spring layout that they have. I'm not sure that in any case that these are switched between. I'm currently in almost spring, and some of the baskets are missing. There are different tee locations, but I don't think the baskets move really, based on what I can tell. But regardless, I'm going to go ahead and play what I can of this course today, and don't really care which layout it is. I'm just going to play what I can follow in UDisc. And I will say this, the basket to hole 1 is missing, so I'm not going to play hole 1. I'm going to go straight to hole 2. Let's go. Alright, and here's the tee location for hole 2. According to this is the fall layout. Hole 2 is 300 plus feet that away, so that's essentially where I'm going to aim. Alright, since this marker is right at the edge, I've got a little bit of a leeway. I'm going to try to use about here. And the basket is almost against that slope over that way. That roller is right in line with the basket. Let's try an actual flat throw. I grip lock that. Alrighty, so I was pretty much going to take the leopard anyways. This is the first shot and the best shot. I've got about 50 feet to the basket, maybe a little bit less. So we'll try maybe a couple long distance putts, I'm not sure. Can't quite make it to the basket. 60 feet is about as far as I can putt normally without doing anything crazy. I'm pretty happy with that. It's kind of funny, this basket is so nondescript, it looks invisible, almost invisible on the very small viewfinder on the GoPro. These are kind of hard to see from a distance as well. Alright, hole 3. This is apparently the fall layout indicated by the F on the side. 217 feet or so. Basically, if you follow this tree line over 200 feet, there's a basket just barely sticking out. So you pretty much just need a righty backhand line or a lefty sidearm line, whatever. I'm not even sure I can accurately do a run up or walk up. So I'm just gonna do a standstill. I guess this is good enough, parallel with this. Although on hole 2, parallel to that is basically in the weeds. So I'll have a putt and go for something slightly more overstable, do the same thing. Alright, my TL and T-bird about the same distance apart. Let's go see which one is better. And just so you guys can get a picture of what's going on, this golf course is essentially along the edge of this entire park. So you basically play around baseball, practice fields, and playgrounds, etc. So it looks like both the T-bird and the TL are almost the same distance apart from the basket. I'm going to go ahead and putt for the birdie look. Alright, move my star TL out of the way. Let's go. Alrighty, another along the edge of the wall shot on the park. This one is going to be too far for me to reach in a single shot. That's not going to prevent me from trying. That's not bad. That's not bad either. Let's see what I've got. Both my TL and my T-bird made a good distance towards the basket. I'm going to go ahead and run with the T-bird. It's a tiny bit closer and it's a bit more outside. There's less branches obstructing it. Alrighty, I'm going to need every inch I can get. And we're going to try to have semi-floaty bids towards the basket. I like that first one better. All right, I'll park my camera right where this one was. Easy par. All right, and here I am walking the sidewalk en route to the next tee location. This is a very good looking course according to the UDisc review. As long as you come several days after it rains and allow the ground to dry up a bit, you can get some better gameplay. Fascinating. This hole is called 5S for the fall, but it's hole 6 for the spring, 6S. But this is what we have to look forward to. It's 415 feet straight ahead in that direction. Somehow I've got to throw and not hit these trees. Yeah. So what this means is someone with accuracy could probably throw and get through quite a bit. That's not me. All right, and let's try my T-bird. I'm getting a lot of usage out of these two discs today. All right, I'm going to go with the first one. One of the things I was trying to do with this T-bird was cut it a little closer to the tree and let it hyzer a little more or fade out closer towards this basket, but of course hit the tree. Regardless, I still think this is a good disc for a lot of different purposes. I'm about halfway between the tee location and the basket. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do better with this next one. All right, that'll play. All right, so this disc that I just threw is my Banshee. It's my most overstable disc that I throw or driver. And I basically release this further to the right to let it coach in that way. Oh, my heart. And that's a bogey. All right, so there's no indicator anywhere around here on the course where the next hole is, but according to UDisc, the next hole is in this sort of corner here next to a little cordon bow section where there's like electrical sewer equipment. I can't really tell. Regardless, I'm just going to go ahead and take an educated guess as to where I'm going to throw from, and I'm just going to throw from here. And this time I'm going to throw a little more for distance. I think I'm going to start here and just go that way. Let me see if I can correct slightly with my FD. I went too low. Well, I mean, say what you want, but this is just a little novice disc golf channel. I try to do my best to provide, you know, the average consumer, the average disc golfer, an idea of what these courses look like in the hands of mere mortals like myself. And you know, I hope you guys enjoy. I'm thankful for all the guys and gals and folks, etc., that are watching my content. I'm just trying to make stuff interesting and maybe fill some gaps that the disc golf community on YouTube needs to have filled. Anyways, let's figure out what I'm going to do next. Hint, it's going to be throwing. All right, so given the distance, it looks like it's going to be some sort of mid-range. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do off camera, but this is about, I would say, 150 feet out from the pin. All right, so naturally I'm going to try to go with my Rock 3. Let me see if I can get something a touch bit understable. And, that's going to be my Atlas. Ah, I turned it. Crap. I mean, that's what you're going to get. You're not going to get, you know, highest level of disc golf performance. But let's see what I've got. All right, I stepped this off, and this is a good 18 feet from the basket. I've got 2 shots to try to get this right. Did it on the first try. Alrighty, this is 7F, and it's apparent that what I am following is the fall layout. I don't think, upon inspection of the basket, they actually moved them. This is 5S for the spring loadout or layout. Now I'm going to try to figure out if I'm going to go cross step or standstill for 242 feet. That's about the limit of what I can do standstill. All right, against my better judgment, I'm going to try run up. Let me try something a little lower. So I know I can dial this in. There we go. That's what I wanted. So I'm starting to like my TL and my T-Bird more. My T-Bird is what got me the closest, so I'm going to take it. Got a slight bit of wind coming this way, so I'm going to try to get that in there. But I'm not expecting much. Oh my God. Wow. Absolutely crazy. So real talk, one of the plagues of my putting has been the yips. I'm wondering if this bit where I just step up and throw, kind of like ultimate Frisbee players, is perhaps a smarter play. Today has given me a lot to think about because I haven't done much thinking about my putts. I've just thrown and I've made it. That said, on hole 5, I missed a couple putts doing the same thing. So I don't know. I haven't had a single yip today, so that's good. But like, you know, that wasn't one of those one take, wink wink, Simon Lizotte kind of, you know, have fun with the viewer kind of deal. That was me literally just walking up and throwing that in. That's freaking crazy. I'm not that good. I'm just not that good. I mean, I'm a good putter. I'm arguably the best in the group, but man, I am cringy as F a lot of times out on the course. All right, so I actually walked up to hole 9 in that little ramp that I just did a moment ago, and looks like 8 and 9 are the same regardless of fall or spring layout. So what you see here is theoretically what you're going to see to the end of time on this course. This is going to be a pump. I'm going to need to do a walk up or a run up, so I need to figure out the best disc I need to throw. All right, against my best judgment in the wind, I'm going to use my Leopard. The good news is I got a full S-curve out of it. The bad news, I threw it up high. All right, I'm just going to need something overstable, so let's see what I can do with my TL. There we go. All right, I've got a straight shot to it this way, or I can try slide hyzer. I'm going to try slide hyzer with my pig, and I'll reevaluate based on what happens here. Now let's try my AVR. Same deal. There we go. That's more what I wanted. So I think with the amount of strength that I put on this pig, had it not hit the tree, it would have gone a little farther. I leveled down a tiny bit for this AVR X3, and it didn't go as far, but it wasn't hit by any obstructions. Long story short, is this ended up closer to where I want it to be. What I was clumsily trying to say was my pig would have gone farther if it didn't hit that tree. This is another 20-25 feet out. This first putt, I'm just going to ultimate Frisbee throw it in the basket, see if that works, and if that fails, I'm going to take my time and then try to put this one in going through a routine. So first up, the Ultimate Frisbee Pro. Okay, now I've got to focus. Stance, grip, line. Okay, maybe it doesn't matter. So what I'm trying to do is game the system, i.e. my human frailty. That was low. That was not quite a yips, but you know, golf was about making mistakes and cutting down on them and making mistakes less painful. And this is a puzzle I can't solve. All I can do is keep putting and throwing and hope that I get better over time, just using muscle memory and things of that nature. But I'm not able to unlock the code as to what type of routine I need to do, what kind of focus I need to give myself as I'm playing. So, you know, that's in part what this channel is for, is to not just track my growth, but maybe find out what it takes for me to grow better. All right, I really don't know what side of this pole I need to throw from, but I'm going to give the benefit to the player. If I throw from here, there's less of a chance I'll hit another car. And I've got a curve around that way. I don't have the sidearm to go more than 200 feet, so I'm going to see if I can work some magic with my backhand. All right, one more. That's my unstable disc. This is my stable disc. I didn't hyzer it. I threw that out straight. So we're gonna go with my leopard. All right, here are the last throws of the day. Let's see how close I can get. I can't quite putt these. I'm gonna try to putt this, but I may try to throw this. I'll have a putt. Let me see if I can throw this. I was too light on that. All right, I can't complain. Both of these are close enough to the basket to where I might be able to make this putt. Oh. Oh. So I make a 50-footer and I miss a 15-footer twice. Keeping my streak alive and missing point-blank putts in, I think, every video for the last couple months. I don't know. Every video I've made for myself, I've donked or overshot or chained out or something with a putt. And that's actually what irritates me the most. I mean, my throws are terrible, but I came to terms pretty quickly that I was using terrible form to throw. But putting, I'm doing literally everything I can do, and it's the number one thing I focus on. It's the only thing I focus on practicing most days, and I still fluffed it. Alrighty, so the bottom line is this is a great little course. The layout is not perfect, but if you can just go straight to hole 2 and play the layout that's on UDisc, you'll be fine. It's not worth attempting to play a hole 1 because there's no basket to actually throw to. So I would just give yourself a par on hole 1 and go straight to hole 2 and play, which is essentially what I did. That's going to do it. I can't really complain. I mean, I'm going to complain anyways, but that's enough of my complaining for today. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.